before. Magnus, though, the pick all the way in that 5th box is gonna get them some pretty heavy team fight for GG. A lot of scaling. Top, sneaking. Leech seated out, right clicks from resolution, no mana on the Magnus, and will go down to first blood.
Get thee to the understate.
You know, yeah, I would say a 0-0-0 anti-mage, not a fan of that, but 2-0-0, sure, go for it. We over towards mid is going to get jumped. Living Armor is going to do very little to save him. He drops an LSA, but it's way too late. And that's what the jungle a little bit has a couple of stacks. You really do want to, at a certain point, shuffle out this Warlock, shuffle out someone in the lane, get the Warlock in there, but for right now, it's going to be Moon in the most trouble. So many disables, and he's just flattened before the Warlock can TP in. CCNC, classic rotation to the safe lane is going to get the team a much-needed kill, but up towards top lane, sneaking. Decided to go back towards top, will survive the Mana Void, but will not survive the Anti-Mage.
I deliver thee unto...
As long as they don't miss the Impale, they should have it. And he missed the Impale. And the kick stuns too. He's going to roll into the trees, TP away. And Flea will almost go down to the mana burn, but gets out of there with the TP. And up towards top lane now, they got into resolution with the coil. Ooh, Flea kicks Saxa out of the rune, but he won't have the kick now for the Laguna Blade for Lina. Laguna to the face, a little bit of lightning. Lina will take the, with the, as you said, burning opening with that Hand of Midas. Still gonna go for that Battle Fury, standard anti-mage, greedy anti-mage. Oh wow, Moon found you are farming. He went in at the... on the bottom lane, chain silence before he can get his spike carapace off. We will get hit with the coil, but he'll teleport out of there just fine. GG need to do. I mean, Empower is great and everything. Ready to go on UR, but accelerating him into kills. Well, Misery got a little bit too close there. Does not have his ultimate, though. He does have Wii behind him. Lots of damage on 2R despite going into that ultimate form. The Living Armor Misery is holding for right now, but with the Pact, he's actually juking pretty well, but there's no one incoming. Where's the help here for Thunderbirds? CCNC will throw the silence onto the Warlock, kill him off. Resolution of all heroes has arrived on a Stand King, will void the Rubik and get the kill. Thunderbirds looking for a little bit more. Moon Meander looking for that Impale onto CCNC, will land the combo perfectly. Chain Stun is there. Very, very narrow margins, but still works out well for game. Mantastyle is going to be an absolute all-star. For right now, though, GG are on to Resolution's antics. They're going to jump in with the RP. He does have the spell shield, level 4, but there are so many stuns here. Resolution will get flattened by the kick, and it will be less on a hero that is worth so much more than anyone on GG. And they're not done just yet. Saxa's still showing up. He's going to get surrounded by absolutely everyone on GG, losing a second hero now. Trap on bottom. See, gonna get stunned up. They have the chain stun and with the Laguna Blade and the rock. Easy kill. That's the talent working out for Lina right there. 125 cast range. In the meantime, Flea is trying to flee. Not gonna happen versus the Dragon Slave. Not really pales in comparison to a farmed Lina or a farmed anti-mage who can seem like single-handedly on either one of them win the game. Although we gonna see two heroes jump in and Pale Chain Stuns. Actually connect onto the Slark as well, which means no safety for Stand King. Jump in, Skewer, and an RP. It's gonna land onto everyone with the coil there as well. Huge team fight from Sneaking. Although the Bloodstone Suicide or the Death of Lina will give them a little bit of extra juice. For Moon Meander mostly, he's still completely swamped, and he will fall. That's a 3 kill for GG. Sneaking.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
secured to the south, away from anywhere where he can juke. The Impale thrown out by the Rubik, that was actually a pretty slick attempt. He is able to shrug off most of that damage. Not that much mana here. He's going to blink forward, lands a stun onto the Magnus. Where's the help here for Moon? Sneaking is going to get overgrowth. Oh, and rocked. Okay, well, I mean, Magnus is worth the most, so I guess it is worth it in the grand scheme of things. When will he actually die, though? There we go. Blink in for the last hit. But in the meantime, Yawar mid for some reason.
Attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Style for safety as well, so the chain stun from IzGG needs to be absolutely perfect. They're going to go in pretty deep and find themselves a free Warlock kill. Not bad at all for Yawar. That's going to be the Shadow Blade for the team to try to go for, but you're really in no rush. You know that your team is farming so much faster than the enemies. You have an opportunity on CCNC. They end up stunning him with Spike Carapace. Chainsaw for the Lina is perfect. And CCNC threw out the orb for pick off on a big hero, and Anti-Mage at this point with his Vanguard now is fully ready to fight, and they might have their fight right now as Yawar is going to walk straight into all of them, but Anti-Mage actually going to go for the Magnus instead. Overshoots a little bit, is going to get lifted up into the air, not able to do a lot of damage, but he'll finally get on top of the Magnus and pop him with the Void. And now onto Stan King. He has, well, no Blink stolen Roche stun. No, that would have been too hilarious, but Resolution out of the way just with the right click. That item. I have Scotty, Anti-Mage build. I haven't seen this in a long time. Damage versus Resolution, and Resolution, he's pretty bold right now, just gonna walk straight up to the high ground, knowing that there's no RP. He's gonna jump in, Abyssal onto the puck. Mana Void, not quite enough damage. The phase shift is gonna get him a little bit of safety. They do skewer kind of the Anti-Mage, but he has the double life, and now here comes the Laguna, sneaks it in, and that will be the end of the puck. Aegis is gonna be popped here by the Anti-Mage. Warlock chain stun onto the Slark is perfect, and they'll force out the Slark's buyback. That's a 2-0 so far. Thunderbirds with this Golem with the farm of Resolution. Don't have a Laguna Blade, but they will have a tower. They will have a little bit of extra damage here. Going into the structures, Saxa looking for an opportunity onto Yawar. There's a sentry on the deck, so he has to be careful about how close he gets in. Is going to get jumped first thing. Pounced as well. Solar Crest doing a little bit of work for his survivability. Now Moon jumps in. There's a huge Impale. A Ravage, in fact, onto 3. That's going to let We clean house onto 2 heroes immediately, forcing out a buyback onto the Rubik, as they will secure the Rack's bottom. Moon has been having a little bit of difficulty with these Impales, but that one, that is what you want, man.